Aloha guys, welcome to the tutorial for downloading the software, an introduction to Photoshop. So I've clicked on the link and it's directed me right here, and we want to just download Photoshop at this point in time. We will later want to download Dreamweaver, but at this point in time we want to download Photoshop CS5, and this is optional, so this is for those who would like to use it. So with Photoshop, you just click on try and it will kind of it will figure out what your software, your operating system is. So right now I'm using Windows, and so it's given me the Windows version English, and it's showing me the size. And then if you're using a Mac, it will show, Mac OS 10 or whatever. And then we can click download now. Now I'm going to pause the video every now and again, so it might cut through some of the downloading parts because it does take a bit of time to download. Also to note that you need a Adobe account. So sometimes when you click on it, it will ask you for your Adobe ID and password or to create an Adobe account. It's very easy and it's free to do. So I'm going to pause the video right here, and then we will carry on with the rest of the tutorial. Okay, so it's brought up this Akamai download manager, and now it's asking me where I want to I guess put this, and I just want to keep it on desktop, and then click OK. So it's now downloading the exe file. For those who are using Macs, it will be a .dmg file, and so it's pretty much similar, but they have, it's just different for your Mac users and for those using PC. So it looks like it's going to take a while. It might take a little shorter, but when it is fully downloaded, I will come back and I will continue the rest of the tutorial. Okay guys, so this is what you should see. You should have a thank you for downloading, and you should now have your Photoshop. So one is an exe file, or if you're using a Mac, it will be a .dmg file. That will be your application file. The other one will be a zipped file. We won't be using that at this point in time, but we just want to double click on the exe file and get that loading. So we want to find out where this is going to be located. Remember the folder, so it's going to be on the desktop, Adobe CS5, and then Photoshop. Click next, and then you should have this little window saying to prepare files. I'm going to let that load. It's going to take a little bit, so when that's done, I will get back to you guys. Okay, so we've just finished with the downloading of Adobe Photoshop. Now we have our Adobe CS5 folder. We want to click and open that. We want to go into Photoshop, Adobe CS5, and we want to click on this setup right here. So double click that and start your setup. Now it says that you need to restart the computer to make sure that it installs correctly. And so we want to just ignore and continue just for this point, but you want to click quit for that. This is just the purpose of the tutorial. So when it asks you to restart, just click that. It needs to be that you can click quit. At this point in time, I'm just going to ignore and continue, and this shouldn't take too long. Any minute now. Okay. Here we go. So now you will come up with this box, which is our install wizard. And so right now, you can select which language you would like. You want to stick with English, and you want to click accept. Now you have two options: to provide a serial number, or you can install the product as a trial. For this purpose, for this class, we're going to use the trial, which is for 30 days, and we're going to just pick English and then click next. So this is pretty much just step by step. Just follow the prompts, click install, and then it will start calculating your time and show a percentage. So this is going to take a while, but I'll wait till it's completed and then I will show you the rest of this tutorial. Okay, welcome back. So afterwards you would see success. I had already closed it, but here we go. We have our Adobe Photoshop CS5 installed. So now we can start working on our projects and getting those graphics that we need to for this class. So thank you for watching, and in the next tutorials we'll start going into Photoshop and learning everything there is to know about the basics, fundamentals of Photoshop, and how we can better create the graphics and produce them for the rest of this course.